GFMD is a state-led, informal, voluntary and non-binding forum. So if you want to pinpoint the key purpose of it, I would say it's about trying to enhance dialogue between states and other stakeholders on a global level on migration and development.
Well, the CSD, of course, is the Civil Society Days, the component of the civil society towards the Global Forum on Migration and Development. It was really initiated during the first Global Forum on Migration and Development in Brussels in 2007. And we had 1 day of Civil Society Days of CSD connected to the GFMD. But now, we've been pushing for 2 days, and we have 2 days, and now actually we have 2.5 days because we have the half day that overlaps with the government forum in terms of the common space that begins the government forum and ends our Civil Society Days.
I would say one of the key topics was the whole sphere of irregular migration. Prevention of irregular migration as well as regularization of irregular migrants. These were topics which were discussed among states and with civil society. It was about labor market matching, the fact that some labor markets lack people or lack workers. Another sphere which is maybe a bit more technical is the whole sphere of policy coherence. As you know, migration and development are two different policy fields.
Previously we used to just kind of reflect and mirror the themes and topics of the government forum. This year we're actually coming up with our own ones, in particular focus around labor migration, around irregular migration, looking at protections, the business of irregular migration, recruitment, protections within that.
I think the most important topic is really to put the issue of migration and migration policy within the framework of the decent work agendas. And there's a responsibility of states to, how can we from the civil society, how can we hold state accountable to their obligation in terms of human and labor rights of migrant workers? And I think this is a key question that we are trying to solve here.
Ja, het globale forum, het wereldforum, is een praatclub, maar tot 2006 was er geen club om over dit soort zaken te praten. Dus ja, het negatieve is dat het een praatclub is, het positieve is dat het een praatclub is, want voor het eerst wordt hierover gesproken. En we hopen natuurlijk binnen de Verenigde Naties dat deze gesprekken die elk jaar plaatsvinden straks in 2013 tot resultaten gaan leiden wanneer er weer de tweede dialoog van hoog niveau gaat plaatsvinden.
What we have today is informal forum like the GFMD that are outside the UN, and the result of that is that increasingly you see that migration deals are made outside the normative framework and are actually included in trade deals. So we are trading, labor, we are trading migrants just as if they were commodities, and this is unacceptable. So this is why we are saying no, the discussion must be placed back in the UN, the normative framework, with the UN Convention, the ILO Convention, as the guidelines for the discussion.
De toekomst van de GFMD is zeer waarschijnlijk, gaat het een aantal jaren voort op de manier waarop het nu werkt. Ik denk niet dat er hele grote veranderingen zullen plaatsvinden op de manier waarop het opereert binnen de afzienbare periode. Landen zijn duidelijk, de meerderheid van de landen is happy met deze space die er is, met deze ruimte voor gesprekken. En als zij het nodig vinden, dan kunnen ze dingen naar de Verenigde Naties brengen. En dat doen ze wanneer zij vinden dat de tijd rijp is.